read a book called The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And I think a lot about training. And I really think that there's an art to training. What is the art of training? Similar to the art of war, there are certain tips, techniques, tricks that keeps some people training that make it elusive for other people. And to begin with, I would say the art of training, like anything else, know where you're going. Know where you want to go. Let's say you're overweight and your goal is to lose weight. Excellent. Now you have a direction, you know where you want to go. The reason for this is because it will affect your training style. It will affect what you do. And if you don't know or don't have an idea of why you're going to train, you may pick a training that may not be beneficial or may not take you where you should go because you don't know where you want to go. So knowing where you want to go is important. If we delve a little bit deeper into this, let's say the guy's overweight and he wants to train and he makes it clear, I want to train because I want to lose weight. Now his workout may revolve around cardio, walking fast until he can run, and running, much more cardio, and then of course toning with some weightlifting. Whereas someone else who has no problem with weight, he wants to build muscle. He may not need to be doing as much cardio to burn because he doesn't have the fat to burn. So there you can see, just knowing where we're going affects or will change drastically what we do in our training. The second part of the art of training is be ready to train. As in Sun Tzu, if you want to go to war, one of the things he did was, in the beginning of the book, it talked about the general who had a problem with all his wives. So Sun Tzu goes in and said, okay, I can fix this. They took nothing seriously. So Sun Tzu gave them a message. They didn't take it seriously. So he called the most favorite wife and he gave her the message again. She didn't take it seriously. He killed her, and then all the wives took everything seriously. So the other thing with training is also similar. Be ready to train. Just like Sun Tzu was saying to the leader, your people must be ready to go to war. They can't take this frivolously, laughingly. They need to be serious. And the same thing, be ready to train. If you figured out where you need to go, what you're trying to do, then you know what comes next. You're going to get a routine. You're going to get a schedule. Be ready to train. If you're not ready to train, it's not going to go anywhere. If you're ready to train, then you get your butt down, sit down, stick to that schedule, and do what you want to do. Because at first, any schedule is difficult. Anything new is difficult. So if you're not mentally ready, like those wives in Sun Tzu's illustration, ready to follow that instruction, you've already failed. So yes, there is art to training. It starts by knowing where you want to go and then being ready to train. And of course, just as in Sun Tzu with the art of war, they went to war after they received the instruction that Sun Tzu provided. Particular instruction based on who they're fighting and how they should attack these people. Then they went to war. We too. The following step to the art of training would be quite simple. Take the instruction from your trainer as to what and how you need to do and how often you need to do that. Then follow through. Go to war. Go to train, and reach your goal. So yes, training does have an art to it. Know where you're going. Be serious about training. Receive the instruction and go to war or go to train. Cuando personas piensa o encanta el treno, necesito tu piensa inteligente. El treno es no solo en el gimnasio. Necesito es inteligente. Primero, piensa por qué tú estás en treno. Entonces, dos, cuando tú entiendo por qué tú estás en treno, mismo tú estás en gordo, necesito flaco, ok. En dos, necesito tú es preparando para el entreno mental. Tú estás preparando para el entreno. Es no suave, entreno un día, no. Tú estás mental preparando para el entreno. Es serioso. Y en tres, instruction, informaciones para el entreno. Gimnasio, corriendo. Necesito instructional para el entreno. En cuatro, voy al entreno. Cuando tú entiendo instructional para el entreno.